What's up, everybody? It's your boy Z, but today you may call me Professor Zeke because today I'm gonna be telling you guys a very unique feature in the game. Where you go straight into it. It's a feature in the game where you can do on anywhere, and you could literally, it's with your gun specifically. You could do it in this specific menu, or you could go to your gunsmith. But let's just go into it. All right, starting off with I already I already did the trick. So what you want to do is go to your gunsmith, or you could look around here as well. But for now, we're gonna focus on the gunsmith, and you're gonna press R2 or whatever it says on the bottom right corner, and boom, you'll see what we like to call stats. But these stats are very helpful. It's a lot more helpful than you think it is. I know it, don't get me wrong, it does look like it's a lot, but it is very simple if you just break it down to key parts. If you're just starting off, this video is a bit tricky to understand in a way, but if you've been playing for maybe for a while, then this tip will also help you, or this little unique feature that you could do. So it's where it says details or stats, you could say as well. Or you could go based off what it says right there, right above where it says magazine size and mags. But right now we're gonna go straight into a sniper, for example, and I don't use snipers. But if you guys do, then this will be a great thing to copy if you like, or something to modify. And if I missed anything in this video, or if my attachments are a bit weird, then please do comment down below and let me know if there's anything I missed, or what's your build that you use, because I'm open to any suggestions that you guys would use. But if you're not a sniper guy, then go to this timestamp. So after the sniper, we'll be talking about SMG. And me, I don't know what you guys prioritize. You guys will prioritize anything you want when it comes to the sniper, or any other sniper to be exact. But specifically, I enjoy using VS Recon, just like you saw above, the HDR. And as you can see from the details, the damage is crazy. Unless there's no survivor, because Call of Duty thought it was a good idea to add survivor into the game, which means you survive 2 headshots from a sniper, which sucks. But, so we're not going to look at this right now. We're just going to remove everything. And this is what I would recommend for you guys to do if you want to find out, okay, what gun do I want to use mainly? Let me go to the shooting range. Oh yeah, see the HDR right here. But right now our focus is the VS Recon. Watch what happens if I shoot straight. It doesn't go straight, right? Again, the shooting range is a great way to measure bullet drop. So it's not so much bullet drop at 100 meters. And I really hate bullet drop. So I'm going to show you guys my build on bullet velocity. Because I am very confident, almost 100%, I'm 99.99% sure that this thing will one-shot headshot every range guaranteed. So this is what I do. I go to barrel, and you can use, again, you don't necessarily have to copy me. You could do whatever you want. This is just what I would recommend if you're a guy who enjoys, or a girl as well, who enjoys the bullet velocity, which means like sorry, I'm losing the word. It would not drop. The bullet would not drop if you have high bullet velocity. So this is my normal build for it. And well, I will always repeat this. It's whatever you want to prioritize and sacrifice. Because if you see here, I'm very confident you guys really do see it right here. It says pros and cons, right? We get 10 rounds per magazine. But slow aim down sight speed, slow reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed. As you can see, without even toggling, pressing R2, you could definitely tell it's significantly really reducing our handling. So let's actually look at that. It adds, what you want to do is reduce when it comes to handling, and you want to add when it comes to firepower. I know it's a little bit confusing because you can see the red. It's a plus 20%, plus 6%, plus 6%, plus 12%, plus 12%. But when it comes to accuracy, you want to, I believe, add. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. There you go, see? When we go to this one, the fast mag, it reduces, which is what you really want, depending on how you read it. If you read it just like how I read some of the things, you want to reduce it, but I believe I think everything you want to reduce. Yeah. Sorry. So let's go back to the magazine, for example. Again, it really does depend on what you're willing to sacrifice and what you don't want to sacrifice. So if you just want this, for example, which means you get an extra mag to save, and if we go to barrel, you can use whichever one you want. But you see that firepower thing down here? I want it as high as I can. For me, that's how or accuracy as well. Mobility doesn't matter, handling doesn't matter too much for me. That's why I use this muzzle. We go to the shoot straight, and that's a guaranteed kill. Ensure if you want to prioritize aim down sight speed, you can. If you want flashy movements, or I don't do quick scopes, but I'll try to show my best. This is exactly why I don't do quick scopes, but again, everyone's unique in their own way. And somehow that didn't hit. Anyway, moving on from that, we also have the HDR. I'm not going to linger on too much on the sniper since we pretty much did cover the basics for the details of snipers and what I recommend. So far that I'm aware of, these are the best snipers in the game when it comes to bullet velocity. The HDR also has a what's it called? One shot headshot every range that I'm sure of. And so does this. But this has more bullet velocity than the HDR. Oh, sorry. Than the HDR. So yeah, make sure you are either looking at the gunsmith or looking at your customizations before you assume, oh, this is like the worst sniper or whatever. And again, you could do whatever you want with these, customize it with what you're comfortable with. Now for my SMG people, don't worry, I didn't forget you guys, because if you look here, the details of the gun, of course SMGs are good for mid and close range, or if you're really good at the game, you could use them for even far range, which I'm very confident you guys are. So I'm sorry. What I do is every time with a SMG, I take the gun just basic, right? Charms or whatever you wanna, just a little customization. Oh, hold on. Did I remove everything? By the way, guys, please ignore how many loadouts I have. Okay, there we go. There's nothing here. So we're gonna take it just butt naked into the shooting range. Aside from that, we're gonna take it to the range just how it is, right? And we're gonna shoot it around, feel comfortable with it. And I love the Vil 46. Tameable recoil. I know it looks pretty funky, but trust me, it is worth it. Oh. Anyway, I'm not gonna be in here for too long, don't worry. We're gonna go back to the weapon, and we're gonna look at this. So right now, there's nothing added to it, correct? The reload quickness could be probably reduced. It all depends on what you love to prioritize. I even said this with the snipers. Prioritize what you wish to prioritize. Excuse me. Me with SMGs, this is my personal opinion. I really love prioritizing what's it called? Not movement speed. Sure, I would want some movement speed with it since it is a submachine gun, a smaller version of a gun. But I also love prioritizing reload quickness and ammo capacity. Specifically, ammo capacity is what I really love prioritizing on, because if you don't know what that means, it'll last longer than you on a Friday night. So, recoil and ammo capacity is what I mainly prioritize. But you guys prioritize what you feel comfortable with or what you are comfortable with sacrificing. Because everything has its pros and cons. Not every attachment does. I'm sorry, let me take that back. You see, this has pros but no cons. Some attachments have pros and cons like this. And I even said this with the snipers, where here you can see it will add more stuff to it, depending on how you read it. And you can also, you don't even, if you feel too confused or too overpressured with all this details and stuff, then you could literally just look at the firepower, accuracy, mobility, and handling, which would help. But if you want to know exactly how much is reducing, then you could look in here. So again, it really all comes to your preference. But again, please do take the time to look at some of these. You don't have to like be very into it, like be like, oh, I gotta know everything about this. You don't have to be the smartest Call of Duty player in the world to understand this. And if we add, I believe if we add I don't know if it changes our damage. I do not think it does. So that's 52. Yeah, it stays the same. I don't think it changes the stats. But yeah, this is what I recommend for SMGs. If you want a SMG that is not understanding, easy controllable and a good movement gun, I would recommend the Vel 46 or the P90. This is a very good gun. I don't know why a lot of people are not using older guns, because I think they're just still so good to use. But again, it's on everyone's preference. Everyone has an opinion, just like me. I'm giving you guys my opinion, but please do take this to heart, where you actually take the time to look at some details. Again, not everything's going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. You're always probably going to have a con with your gun. There's probably always going to be a con, or like adding ideal sway or adding reload quickness here. That is unavoidable. You're always going to have some down. But as long as you have more positive than negative, then you will be fine. Now for my AR people. If you're an AR person, then this is a place for you. So if we go here, sorry, we see the stats. ARs, I would recommend maybe prioritizing what's it called? Bullet velocity. Because if you're a very good player who could beam kids out of the sky, then ARs with good bullet velocity is for you. But also recoil. So I'm going to go with, for a recommendation that I would use is M4. We're going to remove all this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going too far ahead. Let me slow down a bit. Take the gun at face value and just shoot it. See what you're comfortable with. Do you like the iron sights? Normally, I will always recommend an optic. Unless it's like a really good iron sights. And just look at the recoil. It's there. Look at the gaps. What am I talking about? There's not a lot of gaps you could see. Again, you don't need to have the most perfect aim. Everything comes with practice and just learning. So I will be going to the gunsmith with M4. Ooh, took you a little bit. I would always prioritize those two: bullet velocity, and damage range, which is very good. Does it change the damage? It does not. Okay, that is kind of sad. So I'm just gonna grab a few of these. Underbarrel, everything is all to your preference. Again, I don't even care if you get annoyed of me saying it. Is like everything is learning through just gameplay. Just play the game. You'll learn more over time. Just something as simple as going into the shooting range. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot. But look, you see there's a lot of pros. I'm sorry, let me sidetrack for a minute. There's more pros than cons, and that's why the details are very, very good. So you can see how much is it reducing and adding. Because you can see where it says mobility, it's reducing your mobility. And handling, it's adding more. So when it comes to firepower, you want to add. When it comes to accuracy, you want to reduce. When it comes to mobility, you want to add. I almost said reduce for a minute. And when it comes to handling, you also want to reduce. So think of it as adding, reduce, adding, reduce. Firepower, adding, accuracy, reduce, mobility, adding, handling, reduce. There we go. That's I had to be in a moment just to figure out how to say it correctly. Always enjoy the satisfaction of beaming your enemies out of the sky. Holy moly! Woo! Look at that. You can see here the cons are pretty horrible, but the pros are about even. But look when you open the details again, 106 added recoil kick. So, which means it's gonna be moving up a lot more. Which means you have to pull down a little bit harder. Let's see this. Oh, it's not. Oh, not as bad. Well, now you know. If you want to use that, you can. If you don't know how to control your recoil good, then do not go for low recoil guns. Go for high recoil guns. Sure, you will get a bit upset, being like, oh my gosh, I can't control this thing. Oh my goodness. But that's good, because it's going to train you to try to move the flow with the gun. Try to... How do I say it? It's kind of hard for words, but I really hope you get the gist of it. Same thing goes for this. Like this is a low recoil gun. And oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. Also prioritize your ammo capacity. Depending how fast the gun is, then really do prioritize your ammo capacity. That's why I always say go in with a gun that's just plain. No attachments, just go in, not into a game, into the shooting range. Because a game, you will be very much so punished. Because people are using metas or cracked out guns as well. Go into the shooting range with just a plain gun. And depending how fast it is, you want to add a magazine to it. Not a sniper, because snipers aren't normally that fast. Unless they somehow have like a fully automatic sniper. But I highly doubt that would ever happen. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoy, like and subscribe. Also, comment down below if there's anything I missed or if I went a little bit too fast, because this is a short video. I don't know if I went too fast. Please do let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.